Here we go again. Major Ben, during the last test we had a problem with the machine giving off fumes that rose up here. Made a few soldiers drop. Now, if it's for your own safety, you should back up some. Right on the edge of the control pit back there. Yeah.
And what about you, General?
I'll be fine.
My name's Phil. P-H-I-L. Phil.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, trigger.
Well, I'll be damned.
How are you today, Sergeant Maxwell?
Very well, sir.
I do declare I'm mighty impressed by you, Sergeant. You've been making rounds for a day straight, if I'm not mistaken.
Should I thank you for that, Major?
You should thank me for making a good soldier out of you, Sergeant Maxwell. And I will, Sergeant, even if it kills you.
As if I'd be so lucky.
We are transporting supplies today. The South End is in need of supplies for the armory and construction going on for the new wing of the installation.
Let me guess, my rest time is cancelled.
Hold your tongue, Sergeant. You are well aware of what happened last time. You've nearly worked off your demerits. You'd be wise to watch your tone.
Yes, sir.
Your post has been changed, as of now, to the South Sector to supervise and aid in the receipt of these supplies.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. How long before the transport is available?
You're mighty welcome, Sergeant. And there's no transport, Sergeant Maxwell. You will march to your post on foot. If I find out you got there by any other means, you will have more guard duty to look forward to. Dismissed!
Make sure you stay clear of the slipgate while we're ascending. Yeah, we're all standing much too close for comfort last time.
I've been curious as to what kind of danger that thing represents to soldiers.
To be blatantly honest with you, General, I haven't a clue.
Well, that's very reassuring.
We're scheduled to run some tests next week on transporting biological things. I'm afraid the results are unpredictable. There are things about the slipgate that even I myself do not understand.
Well, a few questions come to mind. During the first successful test, you sent a crate to Richmond. But now these supplies are going cross-base, maybe a quarter mile.
Aye.
But why Richmond then and somewhere else now? How does it know where to go?
Every slipgate gives off a signal, a signature. To link them, you must tune in the other.
Tuned it in?
Aye, much like a radio station. Only this is our location.
So you need a slipgate on both ends?
Not necessarily. You can still set a slipgate to a specific location. If you've recorded that location signature.
Thank you, I've heard enough. My hair's spinning already.
Good day, Sergeant. My apologies, but we were expecting you 20 minutes ago.
Think nothing of it, Sergeant. Just took some time to get here, is all.
Why didn't you call for a transport?
Don't ask. Has the last of it arrived?
No, sir, we're waiting on the final batch, but as you can see... we're having some technical problems.
High time I retired for the day. You're in command, Major Bent.
My pleasure, General. What's that smell, and why is it so chilly in here?
Only the cooling agents, Major. We're using the ventilation system to bring the main chamber to 40 degrees. So a way of cooling her off till we come up with a better method.
Very well then, let's get on with it. One more batch.
Get on with it? No, sir. We stand the risk of overheating the coils if we do now. Better to wait.
I am the commandant at this time, and I say we are behind schedule, which is unsatisfactory. We will finish transport now, sir.
Playing King of the Hill already, Major. With the General gone for only a few minutes.
Do not question my authority, just do it!
As you wish, sir.
Alright, everyone up front. How did this happen? I think something's jamming it.
Just came to a dead halt. I'll go see if I can't find one of the engineers.
Maddox, before you do that, go to the main controls and shut the machine down before it completely burns itself out.
Yes, Sergeant.
Alright, gentlemen, how do you propose we get up there to fix it?
I'm thinking the same thing myself. Don't you suppose you should have informed the soldiers on the south end before I started sending, sir?
I will radio them when the transfer is complete, Dr. Keith. Just do your duty.
I'll shut down. I'll radio Central and let them know we're having,
You'd better do it quickly.
Central, this is Sergeant Murdoch on Southside Dock 8. This is urgent. Over.
This is Major Bent. Go ahead.
Stop transfer now, sir. We're experiencing technical problems. Repeat, do not send the final batch.
We have already sent 4 out of 5 crates, Sergeant.
We've received nothing.
What's going on?
And the last one is being sent right now.
Repeat, we have received nothing.
Trust you can replicate the settings of the day of the incident.
Exactly. Taken directly from the machine log. But it's more than settings are truly recreated. It's creating the imbalance the overheating coils did.
Is this even possible?
Yes, they're reprogramming it to simulate it as we speak.
What kind of imbalance did it create?
What I know is that it made an irregularly shaped gate. The slipgate mainly works with electromagnetic fields emanating from 4 cardinal directions, buckling in the center, and ideally creating a sphere, a hole. That day, the shape of the anomaly was more oval and turned in on itself.
Is there an English translation to this?
Imagine making 2 dots on a piece of paper, folding that paper so the dots are aligned, and ramming the tip of a pencil through the sheet. Straight through. That day it was off.
So it's like ramming a pencil through in the wrong spot.
No, more like ramming it through at the wrong angle.
That still doesn't explain why something else would come through instead.
It's all just theory, General Blake. The chances of it happening are incredible, but it could very well be that wherever that crate ended up, this creature was in the same spot and pulled through the hole.
If the crate was sent from here, then why didn't the creature come through this one?
I don't understand that yet. The only place a creature could have ended up was a destination point, which as we know is where he already was. Yet he arrived at the intended destination point, which is very bizarre.
We are all set up here and prepared for surprises this time.
What's being sent this time? Looks like a backpack.
It is, with a tracing device in it. If it ends up anywhere on this planet or in the solar system, we'll be able to pinpoint.
Being that the creature couldn't have come from our solar system, you might as well kiss it goodbye.
We can't just sit on our hands. We need to find out what we're up against.
Sergeant Maxwell believes they did not have ill intent. I am inclined to believe him regardless of this mud kicked up about Elic waters. So this is the place.
Indeed, it's my understanding that they're running a test, so we will wait until they are finished.
Tell me something, Colorado. What is that thing?
That would be a slip gate.
Hey, did I miss anything juicy?
Not especially.
Everything is ready. Skip the countdown. Let's do it. As you wish, sir. We're sending now.
Everybody alert, the time has come.
We were unsuccessful, sir. It arrived at its destination. I'm after thinking you received the package over there.
We have received nothing, sir.
That's impossible. What is it? They claim they have not received it, yet the trace pinpoints it directly on the slipgate pad right before their eyes. I don't understand. I'll switch on its pulse. Are you sure now? The object is traced and records its location right there.
I am not blind, Director Keith. It is
Do you
not
hear anything?
here.
A beeping.
No, sir.
What could this mean, Director Keith? Sideways.
What?
Sideways. It went sideways. Start making sense, Director. The same location and space in a parallel dimension or reality. I'm going to try something. What's that? To bring it back. The other slipgate is sent to send and receive. I can control it from here.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna send?
I'm going to send nothing but air. Create the hole and see if the backpack slips back through. We should think about this. Right.
We have received the package, sir. Intact.
I'll be damned.
We got it back. Sensational.
General McQuiggan, the lab results are back.
Lab results on what?
Some of the creature's blood. What did you find out?
The DNA is very similar to our own. The environment from which he came is very close.
How close?
It's close enough.
It's time to take this all a step forward. General Blake, need about 5 of your best men to scout the alien landscape.
You're completely out of your mind. To go through that slipgate?
Soldiers? That was an order, General Blake. We already know it can transport living things. We know it can recover things. We know our signals can be picked up on the other side.
It needs to be thoroughly tested, General. You can't...
Shut your mouth, Director Chief.
This is dangerous. I cannot order them to do this, General McQuiggan.
Then I'll call for volunteers first. You all have a chance to make history and be of service to this country. You can be the first to see what no other human has ever seen. There's risk. Something could go wrong with the device, or something could go wrong with not trying to bring you back. The choice is yours. But remember why you're wearing those uniforms.
Come in. Fellow go. Yeah.
I volunteer as well.
I'll go too.
If we encounter these creatures, I can attempt communication with
You
them.
can't be trusted, Sergeant Maxwell.
Hey, if Max don't go, I don't go.
Is that an ultimatum?
Yeah, you bet your ass it is.
We need a few more. Put tracers on a lot of you and we'll maintain constant radio communication. The radio's built into your helmets. Let's see what's on the other side. Y'all have 30 minutes. Call whoever you gotta call, tie up any loose ends, and prepare to never come back. But prepare to return as heroes to your country. Slipgate standing by, ready.
Soldiers, you all make me very proud. May God be with you.
Those of you going, walk straight forward into the slipgate pod slowly. Closing your eyes is suggested. The transport should be instantaneous. It is very important you continue to move forward once you've arrived there.
On my word, begin.
No.
Did he make it?
Aye, that he did. Continue.
Keep moving.
Here's this shit.
Smells like shit out here.
This is General Blake. Everyone make it all right.
We're here, yes. Wherever here is.
General McQuicken! Yes, sir. Outpost Moreau was just attacked. No survivors.
Oh my God.
By whom? Sensors revealed magnetic anomalies typical in slipgate transmissions. Foreign life forms as well, sir.
Son of a bitch. It couldn't be.
It has to be. This goes far beyond an incident now.
Sergeant Maxwell was wrong about them being peaceful creatures.
Get these soldiers back now!
I may have just sent 5 men to die.
Will you look at that?
They built this. Quite advanced.
Yeah, well, I hope they built a little boys' room, too, because I'm having a potty emergency.
I can't believe you're worried about your bladder at a time like this.
What do you expect? I feel all queasy from going through that slipgate, and now this green stuff is irritating my sinuses.
Team 2, the mist is thickening over here.
Just suck it up, Team 1, and guard that spot for our safe return. We're investigating a structure here.
So, you think anybody's home?
Tell you the truth, I'm hoping not.
Have no worries, just let me do all the talking.
That was the plan. The hell could I say to them that they'd understand anyway?
Just tread carefully. They could have strange customs.
Strange customs? Like what?
Yeah, like killing trespassers, Sergeant Murdoch.
We got serious problems. We're surrounded by...
What the hell's going on back there? Oh no!
This is General Blake. All of you haul ass back to the entry point. There have been new developments. Oh, shit. Avoid all contact with these creatures. Eliminate any if you have to. We need to bring you back now. You're in serious danger.
What the hell?
They must know something we don't know. Come on, let's go.
Mother of God, what is that?
Yeah, he doesn't look very friendly.
Max and Sergeant Maxwell, talk to it.
I don't get the feeling he'd be much for conversation.
I would need for him to speak first. I don't think that's going to happen.
It's blocking the way.
Well, then I got one word for the thing.
Phil, don't!
Boom! didn't go too well. If I didn't know better, I'd think the thing was smiling at me.
Well, hit it again!
You see that? That's just not fair. These are rockets. They kill stuff.
He must not give a shit.
Murdoch!
That made it angry.